Music is a universal language that knows no boundaries. It traverses cultures, languages, and backgrounds, uniting us all in its rhythms and melodies. But you know what's truly magical about music? Its synergy with storytelling. It is the unsung hero that intensifies emotions and narratives, amplifying the highs, the lows, becoming the backbones of all of our stories. But imagine a world where words can't capture our deepest emotions and expressions. How do you even express the inexpressible throughout our life's journey full of pain, joy, sorrow, and triumph? When I was a little boy, I was sitting in the back of a school auditorium. I was heartbroken after my family was just ripped away. There was so much going on in my life and in my journey, but something remarkable happened this day. There was a musician that came and spoke to my school. And he stood from the stage and had his mic in his hand and said to the auditorium, "No matter what happens in your life, you can do it." I felt like he was pointing to me. You can do it. And then he sat down at the piano and he started to play different types of music. The audience erupted. It was louder than an NBA stadium. I witnessed him unite the high school students with the middle school students, the middle school to the elementary. Even the teachers in the back were slapping the students' hands because they were excited. Something ignited inside of me that day. A melody that sang out, "Ryan, you can do it." I promised myself that day in that chair, one day I am going to be just like him. As soon as I got home, I dropped my backpack down. I ran up the stairs before I even said hello to my mother. I sat down on the piano and I started to create music. And I discovered when I was creating music that it would flow through my body, energy, everything flowing through my arms, into my hands. And then I created music, transformed into music that didn't only resonate with me and my experiences, but it resonated and made people feel good that listened. Over the next 27 years of practicing extremely hard, my dreams came true. I've been able to speak and perform on stages all over the world, and today, in front of you on the TEDx stage. But the most significant part is, I was able to speak on the same stage and play that very same piano that man did for me 27 years ago. This journey, it has allowed me to witness the profound universality of music. It doesn't matter if I'm at home or if I'm in front of a corporation, a school district, state prisons, or group homes. Even in places like Afghanistan, I've witnessed music unite and connect people. In that war zone, I've witnessed people dancing, laughing, and smiling to music that they could not even understand, demonstrating music's ability to bring joy and connection, even in the most challenging circumstances. I will never forget the first time I performed at a troubled boys group home. There was about 15 boys, and when I arrived, they welcomed me with laughter, jokes. They were making fun of me. You see, I'm only 5'3.5", 5'4" with my shoes on. I couldn't help but think, I'm sure some of those kids are wondering how this little guy could be their big surprise. But I stood there confidently, and I knew that music had changed my life. I knew that I needed to connect with these kids and break through their skepticism. So I went back out to my car and I had a speaker. I brought in the speaker and I plugged it in and I pressed play on my music. And then I turned on the TV and pressed play on my music video. I grabbed the microphone and I started to rap about my life's journey. Within seconds, it went silent. If you all could look right here, I have a short video for you.
The first time I got 1,000 views, I daydreamed of Hollywood and all the interviews. I gave it my all, I called my mom. "Mom, did you listen to my song? Turn your radio on." Because one day, someday, the rest of the world will sing along. I went from homeless boy, druggie to hero. 1,000 views, then I added a few more zeros. 1,000,000 views starts with one. As she hung up the phone, she said, "Son, someday you're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
Just you wait and see. The dreams you've been dreaming will become a reality."
She said,
"Someday you're gonna make it. 'Cause I believe in you. You can do anything that you want to, yeah." blessed with two sets of parents, one who brought me into the world and one who raised me. I was adopted as a young boy, and it was the stream name that saved me. My biological mother, she's gone. Depression stole her away. Her birthday is Valentine's Day. Every year that it passes, I remember all of the roses on her casket.
I love you, Mom. I miss you.
I never told you and Dad that I forgive you, but I do, for everything that we went through. So when I die, will you teach me how to fly? When I take a knee, I hear my mother singing from the sky. She says,
Son, someday you're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
Just you wait and see.
Wait and see.
The dreams you've been dreaming will become your reality.
She said,
someday you're gonna
Ryan,
make it.
Dad, this part's for you.
Believing you.
Here we go.
You can do
Listen up.
anything that you want to.
the best thing you could do as a father is show your children how much you love their mother. Dad, you're someone that I never had. A swing from a gavel, across state lines you and Mom traveled. 11 kids, 4 adopted, and then you opted to keep us together forever. I was excited about 1,000 views. Now I'm excited to show thousands of people what you and Mom do.
Ryan, someday you're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it. Just you wait and see.
Tell them, Nadia.
The dreams you've been dreaming
I've been
will
dreaming.
become your reality.
Ryan, someday you're gonna make it.
'Cause I believe in you. I believe you can do anything that you want to.
I want to thank everybody who has believed in me. Rick Rasmussen, Meeks, Van Ryan, my crew, Gomez, my wife, Keith Leonard, Miss Hanneman, military, my family, all my friends from Delta, Payson, and Emory County, Nixon, Olympia, Serve Daily, the Martinez family, Elise Tuttle. Thank you for believing in me. Cottam, you can do anything that you want to. RJ Chance, Wilson, just believe in yourself. All the kids who are in foster care, who've been homeless and adopted, to all the families who open up their home and allow these children to live. I believe. Thank you for believing in them. Thank you for adopting me. As you can see from that video clip, I love music. And I appreciate its powerful, powerful magic to dive deep into the hearts of those that listen. Before I was even finished with these songs, I realized some of these kids had tears in the corner of their eyes. You see, my experiences and their experiences, I knew had similarities, and we struggled and had to go through the same things. Before the song was over, I grabbed a blindfold and I tied it over my eyes. And then I walked and felt my way to the piano. I sat down at the piano and I started to play the piano blindfolded. Without stopping, I continued to play only with my left hand. And then I rolled over on my back. And the boys were captivated as I continued to play. As soon as I took off my blindfold, I started to begin my speech. But there was a little boy. There was a boy that held up his arm. He interrupted me. But he called me by my name. And I know he had something important to say. So I said, yes, right here. And he said, Ryan, can I play the guitar for you? And of course, the people, the children to the right and to the next were making fun of him, and the teachers were telling them to knock it off. But this boy, he had confidence. He knew he had something to share, so he grabbed his guitar, stood in front of all of us, and he played amazing. Not only did he play amazing, he sang amazing. In front of those children, I said, one day, when you graduate this program, one day when you go home and graduate high school, and you are a good person, and you tell your mother and father thank you, and you appreciate them, no matter where I am at, I will let you open up at one of my concerts for me. About 3 years later, just as I was getting ready to take the steps at a concert, I witnessed this boy, now grown into a man, holding his guitar, smiling at me with an expression that said, I did it. As he got closer to the stage, we hugged each other. And that day, we both witnessed the transformative power of music as he stood before a cheering audience. This moment has inspired me to invite dozens of people out of the audience to perform their gifts that they have. I have witnessed bullied students receive standing ovations, the quiet, shy colleague coming up and getting in the spotlight, returning with high fives and handshakes and hugs to his seat. I now create music videos that are geared towards resilience, leadership, and kindness, covering those crucial topics that we all need. My friends, in closing, let music be the symphony that orchestrates unity, the melody that resonates with our shared humanity, and let it continue to inspire us to bring joy and connect us all beyond words. Thank you.